Capricorn, 2026 doesn't flirt with your heart. It sits across from you like a serious conversation in a quiet room and says, "Are you ready to be truly chosen?" Not admired from a distance, not wanted when it's convenient, chosen publicly, consistently, with actions that match words. You've always been the sign that can hold the world on your shoulders and still show up looking composed. People assume you don't need much, that you're fine, that your heart is made of strategy and patience. But 2026 pulls you closer to the truth. Underneath your discipline is a love nature that is deeply loyal, intensely protective, and quietly romantic. You don't fall in love fast. You fall in love for real. And that's why this year is so important, because 2026 is designed to bring you a love that is worthy of your seriousness. This is a year of commitment energy for Capricorn. Engagement conversations, marriage level choices, we're building a life decisions. It can also be a year of endings if you've been stuck in a connection that keeps you emotionally hungry. You'll finally realize something. A relationship that drains you is not a relationship, it's a tax. And you're done paying for love with your peace. The 2026 Capricorn love storyline. In 2026, you're not looking for fireworks that burn out by morning. You're looking for the kind of love that feels like a safe hand on your back when life gets heavy. A partner who understands your ambition is not coldness, it's devotion to the future. A partner who respects your time. A partner who doesn't punish you for needing space to think. This year, you learn to stop translating your needs into silence. You learn to say them clearly, and you watch the right person respond with maturity. If you're single, 2026 is the year you stop entertaining potential and start choosing proof. Proof is consistency. Proof is effort. Proof is the way someone shows up when no one is watching. And yes, Capricorn 2026 brings someone who wants to build with you, but the universe will test you first. It may send a charming distraction that feels exciting but unstable, just to see if you'll choose your old pattern, carrying the relationship, doing the emotional work, being the responsible one while someone else figures it out. Don't. You're not a rehab center for unfinished people. If you're in a relationship, 2026 turns the volume up on truth. The relationship either becomes stronger, more committed, more honest, more future-focused, or it reveals the cracks you've been quietly ignoring. Capricorn, your gift is endurance. But endurance becomes a curse when you endure what you were meant to outgrow. This year, you won't be able to pretend that it's fine if it's not. Your biggest love upgrade in 2026. Your upgrade is this. You stop confusing control with safety. You don't have to manage love like a project plan. You don't have to keep your feelings locked behind a perfect image. The right love doesn't need you to perform strength. The right love lets you be soft without feeling weak. And here's the secret. The more you allow your heart to be seen, the faster the universe brings you what you actually want. The key phases of Capricorn love in 2026. January, February, the reality check. The year begins with clarity. You see exactly where you stand with someone. If a person has been inconsistent, 2026 starts by making it obvious. You may have a moment where you think, "I've been doing too much," and you're right. This is when you clean up emotional habits, overgiving, over-responsibility, staying quiet to keep peace. If you're single, you might reconnect with someone from the past, someone who suddenly remembers your value. But watch the details. Are they showing up differently, or just missing what you provided? Capricorn, don't confuse nostalgia with destiny. Destiny comes with effort. If you're partnered, this period brings serious talk, energy, money, living plans, family, commitment, timelines. Don't avoid the conversation. You're built for it. Your heart relaxes when your future feels real. Advice: start the year with one rule. No more relationships that require you to shrink your needs. March, April. The door opens. This is a magnetic time for you. People notice you more, your maturity, your quiet confidence, the way you handle life. If you've been working on yourself, the universe starts sending options. But here's the twist. You won't be impressed by surface charm. You're looking for character. You may meet someone through work, professional circles, education, or a grown-up environment, networking, business events, a friend's introduction, even a practical errand that turns into a conversation you can't forget. This person feels stable, not boring, stable. They don't rush you. They don't demand emotional performances. They respect your pace. If you're partnered, March and April can feel like a reset, more affection, more shared goals, more teamwork. It's a good window for trips, shared projects, and rebuilding emotional intimacy through real life, not just words. Advice: don't try to play it cool. Capricorn, your honesty is your charm. May June, the test of standards. Here comes the test. You may feel pulled between two energies. The easy connection that feels familiar but doesn't really grow. The healthier connection that feels slightly scary because it's new and real. This is where you choose your future. If you're single, you may be tempted by someone exciting who is emotionally inconsistent. They'll trigger your old "I can make this work" instinct. But 2026 wants you to stop winning love through effort. Love is not a competition. You don't earn it by carrying it. If you're partnered, this is where the relationship either deepens or struggles. Not because love is gone, but because truth wants space. You may need to address an imbalance. Who plans, who initiates, who apologizes, who shows up. Advice: your standard is not "do I love them?" Your standard is "do they love me back in a way that I can feel?" July, August, commitment energy ignites. This is one of your strongest romantic periods of the year. The energy turns warm and serious at the same time, like someone saying, "I'm not going anywhere." If you've been dating, this is when exclusivity and commitment become natural topics. If you've been in a relationship, this is when long-term decisions feel possible. Moving in, engagement, marriage planning, meeting family, building a shared future. You may also experience a moment of emotional softness. Capricorn, you don't always allow yourself to be taken care of. In July and August, you might, and it changes everything. The right person steps closer when you stop acting like you can handle everything alone. Advice: let someone prove themselves. Stop doing their job for them. Capricorn love lessons for 2026. Lesson number 1. Mixed signals are a no if it's confusing. It's not yours. Lesson number 2. Your softness is not a weakness, it's the doorway to real intimacy. Lesson number 3. You don't need to rush love. You need to recognize it. Lesson number 4. The right relationship will support your ambition, not resent it. Lesson number 5. The love you want requires one brave act: being emotionally honest first. September, October. Fate gets practical. This is when love gets real-world traction, not just messages and chemistry plans. If you're single, you're likely to meet someone through career movement, networking, training, business circles, travel for work, or a friend of a friend introduction where the vibe is instantly adult. The connection doesn't feel like chaos. It feels like clarity. You may notice something subtle but powerful. You stop feeling the need to prove you're worthy. You stop overperforming. You stop doing emotional labor to keep someone interested. Instead, you observe. You let people show you who they are. And the right person doesn't get offended by your pace, they respect it. If you're in a relationship, September and October are about alignment. You'll have conversations about timelines, commitment, money, living arrangements, family dynamics, and shared priorities. You may not even plan these talks, they just happen, because the relationship is either ready for the next level, or it isn't. Capricorn, you'll feel it in your body. If a connection is right, your nervous system relaxes. If it's wrong, you'll feel tension like you're carrying the future alone. Your power move: ask one honest question you've been avoiding. Where is this going? Do you actually want the same future? What are we building? The right person will answer. The wrong person will dodge. Advice: choose the person who makes your life simpler, not smaller. November, the commitment moment. November is the turning point. This is when many Capricorns experience a defining love event, a decision about exclusivity, a proposal conversation, moving in, meeting family, or a relationship shift that feels like destiny. It's also the month where your old patterns get tested one last time, especially the pattern of staying loyal to someone who's inconsistent because you're hoping they'll mature eventually. In November, you see the truth in HD. If you're single, a connection can deepen quickly because you're not wasting time. You're not in talking stage energy. You're in "does this person have character?" energy. And the answer becomes obvious. This is a powerful month for meeting someone with strong earth or water placements: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces vibes: someone steady, emotionally intelligent, and protective in a calm way. If you're partnered, November is where you either lock arms and level up, or you finally admit you've been carrying too much. Capricorn, you're not afraid of responsibility, but you are learning that love is not supposed to feel like a second job. Advice: don't confuse a long history with a strong future. December, the love that feels like home. December is your emotional reward month. Even if the year was intense, December brings softness. It brings closure and clarity. It brings the feeling that you're no longer auditioning for love, you're living inside it. For single Capricorns, December can bring a relationship that feels safe, loyal, and meaningful, sometimes starting as friendship or a calm connection that suddenly becomes undeniable. It's not loud. It's not chaotic. It's steady, warm, and real. The kind of love that makes you sleep better. For partnered Capricorns, December brings a deepening, shared rituals, planning the future, more affection, and a sense of we're a team. If there has been tension, this is also a healing month if both people show up. Capricorn, you are not meant to heal a relationship alone. Advice: let love be simple. The right love doesn't need drama to feel alive. Who is your best partner in 2026? Capricorn's soulmate style. In 2026, you don't need someone who inspires you with chaos. You need someone who inspires you with stability plus vision. The best partner for you this year has these traits: emotionally mature, not allergic to feelings, consistent with effort, respects your ambition, has their own life and goals, loyal in private and public, able to apologize and repair conflict, calm enough to hold your intensity without shutting down. You're drawn to competence, but 2026 teaches you to also choose kindness. Choose the person who is safe when you're not at your best. Choose the person who doesn't punish you for having emotions. Capricorn red flags you must not ignore in 2026. This year, the universe sends you tests disguised as attraction. If you see these red flags, don't negotiate. 1. Inconsistency, hot and cold behavior, disappears then returns like nothing happened. 2. Future faking, big promises, no action. 3. Avoidant communication, refuses serious talks, calls you too intense for wanting clarity. 4. Competition, resents your success or tries to humble you. 5. Emotional laziness, expects you to carry the relationship. 6. Secretive behavior, unclear boundaries with exes or friends. 7. Your nervous system is always on. You feel anxious more than peaceful. Capricorn, love should not feel like a constant performance review. Capricorn love rituals for 2026 that actually work. If you want 2026 to bring the best love outcomes, do these 3 things consistently. Speak your needs early, not aggressively, clearly. Date patterns, not potential. Consistency is the real soulmate sign. Build a life you love first. Your best partner is attracted to your stability, not your desperation. And one more, every time you feel tempted to overgive, ask yourself, am I doing this because I love, or because I'm afraid? That question alone can change your whole romantic future. The big message of 2026 for Capricorn. This year, you learn that your heart doesn't need to be guarded like a fortress. It needs to be protected like a treasure with standards. The right person won't ask you to lower your expectations. They'll rise to meet them. And the moment you stop settling for almost love, 2026 delivers the real thing.